Stephen, your reflections on this afternoon?
Obviously disappointed. It was a really poor, scrappy game with the conditions. There was no football being played. Ultimately, you just want to get out there with a point. I think it was the first attack Hibs got into our half, and we make a mistake, and the boy's a wonderful finish, to be fair. He improvises and scores, and we just didn't maybe test him enough. But all in all, look, I can't be too disappointed with the players. They give absolutely everything. It was one of those days where something scrappy was going to win it, and we didn't put enough balls maybe into areas in the second half that tested them. We looked like we'd played a game early on against Aberdeen a day later than them, So but we take all them out of it. We probably didn't do enough to earn to win the game. I'm not sure they done enough to win it either. But ultimately they did. They were one moment of quality, a quality finish, and it's cost us. But we'll reset ourselves again. A big game next week, and then we've got 4 or 5 games where we believe we can pick up a lot of points.
Just in terms of mentioning that there, resetting yourselves, that was 12 games unbeaten here. Ross County come here next in the league, hoping to try and build a similar run again.
Yeah, certainly. Look, it's been a fantastic run. The boys have had a lot of praise and a lot of credit. We weren't on top of our form today. It was very difficult to have any patterns or any real ownership of the game with the wind and the rain and people slicing balls and missing balls, and for both sides. So it was one of those games you just want to get out with a point, or if you can sneak a win, and I think they'll feel that they've come and sneaked the win with their first attack really into our half.
Yeah, another big crowd in here though today, again over 7,000. How important has that support been throughout the season? Yeah, it's been fantastic, and I think it's a credit to the level that the players have shown, and the results and the performances. We didn't manage to get the results today, but as ever there was no question in terms of work rate and desire, and we have to get that back again. We have to continue to do that. We're trying to grow our squad. We're trying to get some more options on the bench. We're still very, very limited with what we think we can do to change the game. So obviously the more fans that come in and the more support that we get, then the more investment there can be back into the squad. Just looking ahead to next week at Scottish Cup action away to Celtic. Yeah, it certainly doesn't get any easier, but we've none to lose. We've shown that we can beat Celtic. We know what a task it is and what kind of quality they have on show. But listen, there's been some surprises already this season in the Cup, and why not us? If we go with a belief, we were organised again defensively, so there wasn't too much trouble from a Hibs team that have got a big squad, lots of squad, depth in their squad. They didn't trouble us. We got beat by 1 minute of magic from their forward, and we'll go to Celtic Park, but again we won't have any fear. We know we'll be organised, and we just have to raise our percentages up to try and beat a very good team. Stephen, thanks for your time. Cheers, James.